This fabled, this is for knowledge. Knowledge, you hear me? Also, welcome in. Mhm, mhm. Could have been email meeting. Mhm. Could have been. It could have been, but it is not. We are here for a very important meeting regarding bunny girls and their irresponsible fiscal responsibility. That is also potentially true. But they are not allowed to use that as an excuse. All right? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But yes, the presentation will start once ads end. But yes, welcome. Welcome to our screen. Wow, that really looks terrible on the screen too. I blame Birdie. She has not sent that video saying how to set up the thing. So therefore, this is all her fault that it looks scuffed. Mm-hmm. Remember that. Remember that. Birdie's fault, not mine. Just the little wolf. Mm-hmm. No, properties. Maybe properties. Here's your No. Aha! Okay. It's a little better. That wasn't the one that was the problem. No. That didn't go up. Well, it didn't get any bigger. Okay, well, remember, Birdie's fault. It's not mine. I did nothing. Yeah, it's a little bigger. Sure. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. 40 seconds until ads end. Ba-ba-da, ba-ba-da, ba-ba-dum, ba-da-da-da-dum. It's so small on the screen. Birdie, Birdie, quit waiting for cute cat girls to kidnap you. And send me the video on how to fix my screen. Why have you forsaken me, silly bird? That isn't a bird, but is really a cat. Oh, okay. Ad's over. Welcome to Financial Knowledge for bunny girls, cat girls, dolphins, polar bears, tanukis, rats. I saw you fabled. Foxes who are pretending to be rats, and all others who need it. Mhm. Bum, bum, bum. Today we will be discussing 50, 30, 20% rule. Very important. Pay attention. Take notes. Hmm My mouse doesn't appear on the screen. This is less intimidating because of that. What about if I do this? Ah! Okay, we cheated the system. 50, 30, 20%. Important. Write down. Very important. Now, 50, 30, 20% rule is a rule that was created by Elizabeth Warren. Right here. Warren. She was a Harvard bankrupting budget expert. She also is a U.S. Senator now. We're going to ignore that part because that's controversial. Ignore that. Focus. Harvard bankruptcy budget expert. Harvard bankruptcy. Very important. Important. Note. Her 50 her rule is 50% of the 50% goes to bills. No art. No art. Got it? No art. So 50% a paycheck goes to bills. 30% goes to recreational items or wants, such as games. No art. Ignore art. Art doesn't exist. Ignore, ignore, ignore. Got it? Got it? Good. No art. And 20% should go to savings. And wrong. Wrong. Hear me? Wrong. Wrong. No. Bad. No. Not 50% art, 30% art, 20% Dr. Pepper. No Dr. Pepper. No. This is wrong. Okay? No. Outdated. Ignore it. Now, the real 50, 30, 20 rule, as described by Professor Wolf, who's in your right corner, is 50% go to bills. Same. Still no art. You hear me? No art. Pay attention. No art. 50% to bills. 30% should go to savings, not wants. Not wants. Which, once again, means no art. Don't get art with it. None. Zero. Negative. Nothing. No art. And 20% should go to your retirement. Quit looking at the art. None. No. Still no art. Yes? Good? Okay. Once again, real rule, not that fake rule. 50% bills, 30% savings, 20% retirement. Every paycheck. Every paycheck. Now, hi Kraken, welcome in. What happens when 90% goes to bills? That will be covered later on. What is going on here? Welcome to Bunnygirl Financial Responsibility Stream. pay attention. Very important. Focus. Take notes. Focus. Focus. Now, as we said, 50% goes to bills. 50. Half. Now, this is pretty self-explanatory. 50% of paycheck goes to bills. Rent, mortgage, groceries, electricity, internet, garbage, gas, stuff like that. Bills. Yeah. No! Focus! Fabled. Focus. Right here. No art. Important. See that. Important. No art. None. Zero. Nada. Uh-uh. See? This is what I'm talking about. No art. Art bad. Focus. Uh-uh. No. No. This is why you do not do art, Kraken. No art. Mm-mm. 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 No. No. Next. 30% to savings. Now, Fabled, you brought up a question earlier about what if 90% goes to bill. This is where this comes in. 30% of paycheck should go to savings. If the 50% though isn't enough for bills, this is where you take it from. Once again, no taking for wants. Stay away from art. None. Yeah, Ivory does that. She does that. But yes. So yes, if you need extra money for bills, right here, out of the 30%, okay? Here, out of here. Mm-hmm. No! No! You see this? You see the picture here? See the money? It goes in bank. Bank. B-A-N-K. Bank. Not art. Bank. Mm-hmm. No. No art. Once again, no taking for wants. No. No wants. Bank and spend. No! That is, once again, no. No art. No. We shall get to the art later. That's a lie. We already got to the art. It is right here. Do you see? No art. No art. Mm-hmm. New credit card. No, you do not open credit cards for art. Read the. Why? I need to change the color of draw to emphasize. Emphasize. No art. No art. Right here. Banksy's a favorite. No. 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 You need art. No, you do not. No art. None. Nuh-uh. Uh-uh. See, important. It is important that you know. No art. None. Nada. Zero. Uh-uh. Nope. At all. None. No. 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 No, it is an acronym for you don't get art. See? Right here. Bills only. Not wants. No art. None. 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 No art. Nada. Zero. Uh-uh. Not allowed. None. No art. Mm-hmm. 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 No. 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 What you do with that credit card is you take credit card. You put in trash, and then you set it on fire. Put credit card in trash. Set on fire. Lots of flames. Goes up. No art. Uh-uh. No. No. Yeah. All right. And then fire. Raw. Mm-hmm. 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 No art. Next. 20% goes to your retirement. Now, what do we mean by retirement? We mean you do not touch this money, okay? It does not exist. The money goes into the retirement. You forget that it exists. Do not touch. Do not touch. Quit trying. No. Stay away from it. No touchy. Okay? Money in, no touching. Hi, Waifu Monarch. Welcome in. No art, no touching, goes in. To retirement, you pretend it doesn't exist until you turn 65. No. No touchy. No touchy. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, it's me.
Yes. Yes. You use channel points, no money for art. Yes. What if you don't plan to reach 65? Well, you should still have it just in case. Because once again, you do not touch the money. No money. Just keeps going up. Well, yes. 65 is the base floor. But yes. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes. No touching money. Mm-mm. Uh-uh. Uh-uh. You put the money in the retirement. It stays in the retirement. Retirement is optional. No! No! Retirement is not. Well, retirement may be optional, but putting the money in the retirement account is not optional. It is mandatory. Mandatory. Mm-hmm. 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 Yes, yes. Very responsible. Stay responsible. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Very. Mm-hmm. No. Because once again, quit trying to touch the money that goes into the retirement. No touchy. This is me giving you the middle finger also. No touchy. Now, I'm sure you're wondering about the wants, like the art that people keep mentioning. But that's okay, because we will get to that now. Now, about the wants, they don't exist. Stop asking. There are no arts. No, doesn't exist. No asking about the art. Shh, quit
I'm a kitty
looking at.
cat. Dance and dance and a dance and dance. I'm a kitty cat.
Hi, Noel. Welcome in. Yes. No. Is that? Yes, that is also. Going to yes. I get the bunny girl trap. That will also be happening. Yes. So to recap, wants like art don't exist. Quit worrying about them. Okay? Nothing. Throne? Sure. Yes. Put it on throne. But you do not spend money on the art. No. No. They come out of the 50% for the bills. So once again, they come out of this part. This part. After bills, if any is left over, then you can think about it. Now, when will you use that? Maybe, every once in a while, maybe every month, or perhaps maybe every year. No touching the retirement, though. If you touch the retirement, there will be consequences. 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 Mm-hmm, 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 mm-hmm. That's right. That's right. Lancer evolution. I see. Lancer evolution. Okay, well, let me bring you back to no art. None. Hi, Nicole. Welcome in. No art. Never pay for art. That is right. If you try and pay for art, consequences. Consequences if you try to get art. But you like art? Okay, well, you have to follow the rules. Okay? The rules state after you have paid your bills, if you still have leftover in the 50% of your paycheck, then you can look at art. Until then, art doesn't exist. Doesn't exist. Don't look at it. Stop paying attention to it. No. No. Mm-hmm. You're late for class, big man. You better not be looking at art. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Then, important thing. Cute anime boys and girls. I gave you look at this. Look at this. Cute little drawings. Cute drawings right here. All right? All right? Here you go. Here you go. Mm-hmm. These are the cute drawings. Stop it. She's live. No, I want her to review the VOD. I want her to take 70. I want her to take notes. I want an I want a formal review where she goes over her notes with me. All right, she's got to pay attention. What if you don't have bills? If you don't have bills, 30% of money go to saving, 20% go to retirement, 50% can go to other things. Yes. VGen is open. No, VGen is open. No art. No art. No art. No art. Cat girls are added to the list because they are part of the group that needs to pay attention. Mm-hmm. 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 VGen. No VGen. None. No art. No art. No. No. Noelle, are you following the rules? Are you following the rules? If you are, then okay. But mm, you're gonna spend like crazy? No. No, you aren't. Foxes, yes, foxes pretending to be rats. Very important. Very important. Also, no art. Yes, there will be a test. Mm. Art skip. What do you mean? Art. I didn't. No, art skip falls under no art. No art. None. No. Nuh-uh. No touchy. No. 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 You cannot buy Catgirl art. Once again, no art. None. Zero. Uh-uh. Doesn't exist. Stop looking at art. Mm-hmm. 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 30% to savings, 40 stocks, 30 anime figure. Well, okay, that's good. Noelle, good cat girl. Well done. What happens if you want? You follow the rule. Follow rule. Do this. If you still have leftover in the 50%, then you can get something. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. VJEP 20%. Kraken, I think you may need extra lessons. Please stay after class. I'm gonna need you to have your eyes held open, and we're just gonna have you stare at this with a swirling screen behind it. Mm-hmm. Yeah. She wants to watch the VOD on. Okay, well, remember when she watches. No art. No art. Mm-hmm. 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 It's That's right. That's right. No money on art. No money on art. Very good, big man. Well done. Noelle, you're still going good. Fabled? What did we say? What did we do? Do you see the big words here? No art. Stop looking at that, put your 401k back in because once again, retirement. Do not touch that money. No touchy. None. Uh-uh. You put it in retirement, it doesn't exist. Stop. Stop. Mhm. Ember, that's good. No art. The savings are for art. No. No, 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 no. Read the savings. Savings. Once a month or maybe once a year. Okay? Okay? Mm-hmm. Savings are not for art. Nicole, you're going to need to join Kraken in extra lessons. Mm-hmm. Yes. No. No art stocks. No. Excellent question. What do you mean excellent question? No, no, stop. No, 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 no. No, you should not withdraw your whole portfolio for art. No. No, the answer is two. Two for no. 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 How much of those bills weren't your bills? Oh. Yes, true, 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 true. Okay, send you my stock portfolio and skip the test. I'll allow it, Noel. So far, you seem like the most financially sound person in class, so congratulations. The rest of you, the rest of you, I'm gonna need you to write this down 500 times. Write it down 500 times. If you don't pay bills, pay your bills, Scotty. Pay your bills. Yes, once a month or year. Out of savings. Out of savings. Okay, let's go over this again. Let's go over this again. 50% of paycheck, bills. 30% savings. 20% retirement. If you have leftover from the 50%, you can buy art using that. Using your savings for art once a year. Once a year. Hmm. Not, no, not harsh at all. No. Hmm. No, no, Kraken, Kraken, no, no, you cannot use the cashback to buy art. No, no. Once again, no art. No art. Hmm. You take out a loan. Okay. New rule also. Watch. Watch this. No loans for art. No loans for art. No. No. Uh-uh. Why are you buying silver, Noel? Okay, now I'm questioning you. And Bitcoin? Oh, geez. Oh, yeah. Okay, you lost a lot of money then. So we're gonna have to remember the. Don't touch this. Don't touch this. No. Drained your savings for Pokemon cards? Pokemon cards are art. Okay? How do you think they get the little Pokemon thing on the card? They art it. No art. Stop it. No. Uh-uh. No. No. No, not a Ponzi scheme. Very important. Changing the rule. I am not changing the rules. All right? You just tried to add extra factors, and I am explaining that no. No. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Learn art. If you make your own art, that's fine because you aren't buying art. So therefore, it's you're not spending money on art. So you can make your own art as much as you want, but no buying. No. Mhm. Fabled, you also need to stay after class. Not fair? No, it's perfectly fair. Perfectly fair. No loans. Don't worry about it, Para. Don't worry about it. You're watching someone. Hmm. Hmm. Turntables? No, no. Turntables are not. You're buying art supplies. Okay, but if you buy a tablet and do digital art, then you aren't buying art supplies. Mm, okay. Ember, well, no art. No Pokemon cards. No, no. Okay, you hire someone to buy art for me. Mm, mm-hmm. Okay, okay, okay. Big man, if you want to do that, it has to come out of here. Okay? Not here. No. Here. No. Has to come out of this. If you can do it out of this, it will be allowed. If you don't, you're out. Uh-uh. Fabled, I'm gonna need you to go to the principal's office as well as staying after class. Mm. Yes, you can draw your own Pokemon cards. That will also win. It's combining. Of course it is. Of course it is stream elements. Why would you do that? Hmm. But a video game for content. Hmm. That was covered out of. Hmm, where is it? 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 Na, 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 na. Here. Video games. Hmm. Yes. Yes. That was covered. Hmm. Hmm. I also give. But more importantly, focus on this. Focus on this. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Waifus, yes, they go towards the bit. Well, no. On backing people in the corner. Big man, you need to stay after class as well. Mm-hmm. Two chat messages. Yeah, I don't know why Twitter was on there. That's strange, but you did your homework and put it in my server. Oh no. Kraken. Kraken, what am I going to find here? Kraken. Also, oh, why can I not? There, that link is good. I don't know about the other one, but you did homework. Kraken, you're going to join Fabled and go into the principal's office. Yeah. Hmm. No, no. Let us be clear. Student loans are bills. That is a bill that you need to pay. Okay? No. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. No. No, you don't. Yes, you do. Yes, you do, big man. Also, yes. Your honor roll? Okay. Your homework? Possibly that is also something that will be discussed with the principal. Mm-hmm. Eh? Yes, Nicole, you may also go to the principal's office. Yes. Also, no. No, I thought. No, they do not go away. You need to. Hmm. No, no, no. They do not go away. Pay your student loans. They may be a scam, but you still have to pay them. Now, also, why is the bunny girl not live yet? Okay, well, let's go back. Hmm. No, you're moving to Germany. Mm, not art. Yes, Big Man, you pay your student loans, but no art. There is no art. Stop looking at the art. Do I have to once again point to no art? Uh-uh. No. Uh-uh. No. Stop it. No. 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 Now. Why is that all the way up there? Make it make sense? It will be. It makes perfect sense. Okay? No. All right? You pay your bills. You don't get art. No art. See this? No loans for art. No art. None. Oh boy. Can you use no? No. That is not what savings are for. Noelle, I take back what I said also about you being the most financially responsible. I'm going to need you to stay after class as well. Also, Ember, this part right here. No loans. No loans. Uh-uh. No. Options? No. Yes, I'm sorry, Noel, but your graph is going down farther than you get down for Ivory. So we're gonna need you to stay after class. So can you use no. No, you may not use Klarna for it. No, because once again, no art. Bitcoin and Dodge. There will be a follow-up called the Catgirl Financial Responsibility Stream, in which we talk about crypto and why I need you to not go all in on it. Afterpay? No! Once again, no art. Hi, Zona. Welcome in. You're doing well. Ephraim? No. You're going all in GameStop? Fabled? You already missed that. Big Man, we're going to need to have to send you to a disciplinary hearing. I'm sorry. So, no, 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 you should not do that, Noel. You should not. Um, that is why, Ember, it is very important that you follow these rules. And every paycheck, 30% to savings, 20% to retirement. So if your company goes bad, then you have all that savings. Mm-hmm. In OpenAI, okay, we're definitely going to have a follow-up stream called the crypto AI bubble and why it's potentially popping this year. So no, but no, you are not allowed to do that. Mm-mm, mm-mm. 20% to retirement. Yes, I have seen the price of beef. That is why if the 30% to savings, if it's not for bills, this is where you take it. This is where you take it from, the 30%. But you do not touch the 20%. Quit trying to touch it. No touchy. No touchy. NFTs? I'm pretty sure those already went bankrupt, Fabled. I don't think you should do that. No. Mm. You bought PayPal stock? Noel, I'm gonna need you to go to the principal's office also. Did I already send you to the principal's office? We're for sure gonna. Mhm. You're an honor roll student? My doctorate? My Actually, I probably could get my business license. Hmm. I have a business license in finance. Okay? Not degree, business license. Like 200 a check. Yes, do that, Ember. Be financially safe. Do it. Do it. But yes. Hmm. Hmm. So you don't get to see my doctorate. I'll maybe post my business license, but after I do some editing. And yes, 20% to retirement every paycheck. Do it. No, no, do not put everything in Cloudflare, Para. No, no. Did you do good? No, Noel. You no, 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 Fabled. Once again, no art. Okay. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. No art. All right. Stocks are all up. No, not enough. Is that fake pre-slice? No. I will have you know it is a real license by the state of Alaska. Big man, you're going to need to go into the timeout corner now. Oh wait, no, because I'm not actually timing you out. Um, hmm, punishment corner? No. What should I call the corner? Because I can't. This is where having the thing called the timeout corner in Twitch and it actually being timeout is comes back to bite you in the butt. And Fabled, you're gonna stay after class as well. You know what? You're disciplinary. Either way, yes, I'm allowed to have a business license. Don't worry about it. And yes, there may be 5 people here, but now finishing up. Thank you for listening to this lecture. Now we shall go and make the bunny girl suffer an expedition. We're going to help her navigate. Navigate. Yes. Uh-huh. Hmm. Navigate. See? Whistling innocently. Mm-hmm. 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 No. So, now suffer time for bunny girls. Education. True. Big man, don't think that you're getting out of that disciplinary meeting. Uh-uh. Quickly add anime boys and girls. I tried to add Gustav to it, but and Kiwi's photo, but it didn't let me. It was mad. It was mad. Either way, important. Now, one thing you need to get out of this is remember, no art. No art. No art. Now enjoy time with Ivory. Bye.